Hello and welcome. This is Shreya and you are watching Peace News International. Starting with the headlines. On the 9th International Day of Yoga, a program organized in China under the collaboration between Brahma Kumaris and Indian Consulate Journal of India. Africa Day is celebrated on the special theme Africa's Opportunities in Challenging Times. Brahma Kumaris Africa registered its presence in 2 events. Now the news in detail. A series of programs were organized by the Brahma Kumaris in collaboration with the Consulate Journal of India in Changsha, the main city of China, regarding the 9th International Day of Yoga. The program was inaugurated by the Consul Journal of India, Mr. Shambhu Al-Haqqi, and B.K. Sapna, the coordinator of Brahma Kumaris in China. The program began with a candle lighting ceremony followed by a classical performance by B.K.'s sister Khushi.
The program included yoga asanas as per yoga protocol conducted by expert yoga masters, a Chinese Tai Chi performance, and concluded with Raj Yoga meditation experience conducted by B.K.'s sister Sapna. Mr. Shambhu Al-Haqqi, the Consul General of India in Guangzhou, while addressing the gathering, appreciated the great work being done by Brahma Kumaris in China for creating a friendly bond between Indian culture and Chinese culture. He appreciated B.K.'s sister Sapna for organizing such events where not only do we promote our traditional culture but also bring about harmony in people-to-people connections.
The program witnessed very enthusiastic participation by the local Chinese nationals. Along with that, B.K. Sapna was presented a certificate of appreciation from Mr. Shambhu Al-Haqqi for taking the lead in organizing such public welfare activities and also promoting the ancient culture. Africa Day celebrated annually to honor African unity and diversity in Africa. The special theme for this year is Africa's Opportunities in Challenging Times, with a focus on building inner capacity and strengths. This time, on the occasion of this celebration, Brahma Kumaris Africa registered its presence in 2 events. First was an online event on Zoom where over hundreds of people attended this event, which was moderated by Curie, an architect and Raj Yoga meditation practitioner from Kenya.
We are here to celebrate Africa Day, and we shall do this first of all by inquiring from some very knowledgeable, action-based change makers what it takes to move forward on this continent in these challenging times.
The keynote speaker of the program was Sister Vedanti Didi, the director of Brahma Kumaris in Africa. She delivered a welcome address and invoked blessings.
How we can make ourselves strong, that is very important, because we are doing sitting and meeting and eating and talking and sharing and planning. But if we want to bring it in positive way, 100% success, we need to go within to bring divine quality within the self, and we need to share that divine quality with love to humanity in Africa.
Another event under the slogan Our Africa, Our Future, organized at the City Council of Port Louis, the capital city of Mauritius. The event was graced by the presence of several members of the diplomatic corps and African personalities, including representatives from Zambia, Senegal, Kenya, and more. Sister Gayatri, the chairperson of the Brahma Kumaris Mauritius, made a dignified presence at this event. The program received full media coverage with the national TV featuring it in the main news segment.
As the organizer, Sister Gayatri emphasized the importance of spirituality and values. She exemplified the concept of Ubuntu Whiz, an ancient African word that means humanity to others, to showcase the relevance of ancestral values in today's world. The program concluded with a meditation session led by Sister Gayatri to invoke peace and blessings for Africa.
Spirituality and yoga are interconnected with each other, as yoga is developed as a way to interconnect the mind, body, and soul to step closer to enlightenment. To spread this message, the United Nations General Assembly declared 21st June as the International Day of Yoga. Brahma Kumaris stepped forward and played their part in spreading this message for International Day of Yoga by organizing a special talk with David Gedman, the Harmony Professor of Practice at the University of Wales, and Sister Jayanti, the additional head of Brahma Kumaris at Global Cooperation House in London. And this event was moderated by Sister Maureen, the Program Director of Global Cooperation House.
This evening is dedicated to World Yoga Day. Professor David Gedman asked Sister Jayanti, is love the energizing force of this universe? Is the presence of love the presence of life? To this, Jayanti Didi replied, yes, it is true. Love is God and God is love. Love has the ability to come together.
The presence of love is the presence of life. And without it, we are certainly in grave danger.
There's a very lovely expression, and it goes something like, love is God and God is love.
Yes.
And there's another accompanying expression, truth is God, God is truth. So that being who is the divine is always associated with these two qualities, that of love and that of truth.
Yes.
And so when you say that love is the essence and is the energetic force that motivates the universe, absolutely true, that it's God's power of love that gives us new life. And when you spoke about the out-breath and the pouring out of love, to me it reminds me of my own spiritual rebirth, because you have your physical birth, but then there comes a specific moment for many. Maybe it's a gradual development, but for me it was a very specific, sudden moment in which there was an awakening. And at that point, it was the power of love that created that awakening. And so definitely love is that which moves you, me, and it moved me from being just part of the world, the mundane world, and
Yes.
just life as usual, to a different pursuit, the pursuit of spiritual understanding and spiritual progress.
Yes.
So yes, love is that energetic force that brings about change.
Yes.
Furthermore, Sister Jayanti said that we all are aware of consciousness and conscience, but our behavior is not in line with consciousness, and for this it is recommended to take that power of love from the Supreme Soul so that our behavior is aligned with higher principles. Then our love and self-respect for ourselves will emerge.
We lack self-love. Because my own consciousness and my conscience is totally aware of what I know is right, and yet my behavior or my actions are not aligned to that.
Yes.
And so why I lack self-esteem or self-respect or love for the self is because of this discrepancy.
Yes.
And the more I take power, Shakti, from the divine, so that I'm able to align these together, so it's not that my behavior is different, but it's aligned to those highest principles, then my respect for myself and my awareness of self-esteem and love for the self emerges.
Representatives from the Indian High Commissions attended this event, which includes Mr. Kapil Dev, the Minister for Diplomacy and Council of Service, and Mr. Ashok Kota, an officer at the Indian High Commission. Senior Raj Yoga teacher B.K. Bharat Bhushan arrived at Belgrade in Serbia for a spiritual service, where he attended a public program in the divine presence of Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, and he also had a cordial meeting with the Indian ambassador in the Indian Embassy. He also got an opportunity to present godly gifts to Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti ji, the Central Minister of State for Rural Development, and to Rama Devi ji, the Member of Parliament. Apart from this, he also took sessions for students of West Balkan on Skype and conducted seminars on mind management with very practical tips and exercises as well. Waving the flag of spirituality, B.K. Sushma Didi, the director of Jaipur Subzone in India, and Chandrakala Didi, the senior Raj Yoga teacher of Jaipur, went on a tour of South Africa, where she infused new energy in everyone by conducting sessions on various topics like anchoring ourselves and building inner strength, God's power for hope and protection, and more. With that, she elucidated many queries of brothers and sisters with her experiences and a powerful meditation session that moved everyone very deeply. After that, all participants enjoyed yoga exercises in Baba's garden. Both the sisters visited various cities in South Africa such as Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, Pretoria, and more. An International Yoga Day was also celebrated in Johannesburg, in which a representative of Indian Consulate in Johannesburg, Mr. Sudhir Khurana, was invited. Senior brother Ken O'Donnell, the director of Brahma Kumaris in Latin America, and Sister Luciana, the coordinator of Brahma Kumaris centers in Brazil, made a gracious presence at Edison Center of New Jersey, USA. During their short visit, there were 3 programs that were organized by the center coordinators, Sister Sheetal, Brother Hemang, and the core team. Brother Kane gave a reflection on the subject, the art of problem solving, and why do bad things happen to good people, at the Ames Education Society Piscataway, with a large gathering of souls seeking higher answers. And a small group of specially invited VIP guests were also benefited. Brother Kane was also invited to a TV Asia's talk show. There he had an enriching conversation with the host Vikas Nangia on the topic The Art of Problem Solving. This program was later aired on TV Asia. Brahma Kumaris Nordic organized a 3-day retreat on the deep topic of Manmanabhav, in which many Brahmins from Sweden, Denmark, and Norway took part to awaken their inner consciousness and got new experiences each day by connecting more closely with the divine.
This whole retreat was planned and coordinated by B.K. Jitnesh, Center Coordinator from South Sweden, B.K. Shushma, and B.K. Doherty from Denmark. The retreat included online spiritual classes based on the theme Manmanabhav by Senior Sister B.K. Vedanti Didi, Director of Brahma Kumaris South Africa, and Sister Kruti, National Coordinator of Youth Wing Brahma Kumaris. The retreat offered opportunities for introspection, group discussions, and guidance from experienced teachers.
Along with that, Sister Manda encouraged the participants for serving through mind, which involves radiating powerful positive vibrations towards the world while performing one's duties. Overall, the retreat provided a platform for understanding and practicing Manmanabhav, establishing a deep connection with Baba, and integrating spiritual values into daily life. Thank you for watching our broadcast today. We hope that you found our coverage informative and valuable. Join us again next time for more news and updates on events around the world. Until then, take care and goodbye.